let
Sick
speak
and
and know how this foul
I was
murder
having
comes.
Here is the friar, and slaughtered Romeo's men, with these instruments upon them, fit to open these dead men's tomb.
Oh heavens, oh wife, look how our daughter bleeds. This dagger hath misdone, for lo, his house is empty on the back of Montague, and it missheathed in my daughter's bosom.
Oh me, this sight of death is as a bell that warns my old age to a... That's a word I can't read. Sepulchre.
The Montague and others enter. Oh no, okay, I'm not being Montague because Prince and Montague have a lot of back-to-back line.
Fucking who wants to be Montague?
Sure, I'll do it.
Okay, you be Montague.
Screaming.
Come, Montague, do, for thou art early up to see thy son, and Haremore early down.
Alas, my liege, my wife is dead tonight. Grief of my son's exile hath stopped her breath. What further woe conspires against mine age?
Look, and thou shalt see.
O thou untaught, what manner is this? To press before thy father to a grave.
God is dead.
Seal up the mouth of outrage for a while, till we can clear these ambiguities, and know their spring, their head, their true descent. And then will I be general of your woes, and lead you even to death. Meantime forbear, and let mischance be slave to patience. Bring forth the parties of suspicion.
I am the greatest, able to do least, yet most suspected as the time and place doth make against me of this direful murder. And here I stand both to impeach and purge, myself condemned and myself excused.
Then say at once what thou dost know in this.
Oh boy, I have a chunk of text.
You have one.
Not as much as Romeo. I will be brief, for my short date of breath is not so long as is a tedious tale. Romeo, their dead, was husband to that Juliet, and she, their dead, was Romeo's faithful wife. I married them, and their stolen marriage day was Tybalt's doomsday, whose untimely death banished the new-made bridegroom from the city, for whom, and not for Tybalt, Juliet pined. You, to remove that siege of grief from her, betrothed, and would have married her perforce to county Paris. Then comes she to me, and with wild looks bid me devise some mean to rid her from this second marriage, or in my cell there she would kill herself. Then gave I her, so tutored by my art, a sleeping potion, which so took effect as I intended, for it wrought on her the form of death. Meantime I writ to Romeo that he should hither come as this dire night, to help to take her from her borrowed grave, being the time the potion's force should cease. But he which bore my letter, Friar John, was stayed by accident, and yesternight returned my letter back. Then, all alone, at the prefixed hour of her waking, came I to take her from her kindred's vault, meaning to keep her closely at my cell till I conveniently could send to Romeo. But when I came, some minutes ere the time of her awakening, here untimely lay the noble Paris and true Romeo dead. She wakes, and I entreat her come forth, and bear this work of heaven with patience. But then a noise did scare me from the tomb, and she, too desperate, would not go with me, but, as it seems, did violence on herself. All this I know, and to the marriage her nurse is privy, and if aught in this miscarried by my fault, let my old life be sacrificed some hour before his time unto the rigour of severest law.
We still have known thee for a holy man. Where's Romeo's men? What can he say in this?
I brought my master news of Juliet's death, and then in post he came from Mantua to this same place, to this same monument. This letter he early bid me give his father, and threatened me with death. Going in the vault, I departed not, and left him there.
Give me the letter. I will look on it. Where is the country page that raised the watch? Sirrah, what made your master in this place? What? I tried.
He came with
page.
flowers to strew his lady's grave, and bid me stand aloof, and so I did. And on comes one with light to ope the tomb, and by my master drew on him, and then I ran away to call the watch.
This letter doth make good the friar's words, their course of love, love, the tidings of her death. And here he writes, did by a poison of a poor apothecary, and therewithal came to this vault to die and lie with Juliet. Where be these enemies? Capulet, Montague, see what a scourge is laid upon your hate, that heaven finds means to kill your joys with love, and I, for winking at your discords too, have lost a brace of kinsmen. All are punished.
Oh, brother Montague, give me thy hand. This is my daughter's jointure, for no more can I demand.
But I
wait,
can
fuck.
give. Oh wait, who's Montague?
But I can give thee more, for I will raise her statue in pure gold, that while Verona is by name is known, there shall no figure at such rate be set as that of true and faithful Juliet.
Sorry, I blanked out. As rich shall Romeo's be by his ladies lie, poor sacrifices are of our enmity.
A glowing peace this morning with it brings. The sun, for sorrow, will not show his head. Go hence to have more talk of these sad things. Some shall be pardoned, and some punished. For never was a story of more woe than this of Juliet and her Romeo.
Excellent.
Clap!
Yeah, it's the end.
Yes!
We did it!
Yeah!
Yay!
Oh my god, that Romeo speech
Unbelievable,
nearly
this is all your
killed me.
fault.
That was fucking amazing.
That was incredible.
Oh, I love it. Shall we read another play?
Yeah, I was gonna say, do you guys want to do the